Wes Lee with your weekly Mesonet Weather Report. Temperatures have been on the hot side for the last few weeks, even after the high-pressure heat dome moved its bullseye off of Oklahoma. On September the 10th, daily highs were mostly in the 90s statewide. While this temperature is not nearly as brutal as the hundreds we had in August, it is well above normal for this time of year. This long-term average graph shows that statewide average high temperatures indicated by the blue fill should have averaged around 86 degrees on the 10th. However, we experienced an actual statewide high shown by the dark line of over 94. As expected, this heat also has our soil temperatures averaging a little higher than normal as well. The blue fill indicates an average 4-inch soil temperature under sod should have been around 76 on the 10th, but the red line shows it was running 80 degrees. This will have implications for certain wheat varieties to farmers wanting to plant early. Early on, we were worried about getting enough heat to mature our sun-loving plants like cotton. That turned out not being an issue when you look at our current degree days chart. At these 5 locations across the state, the degree days for cotton are at or near the 5-year average. Gary is up next, discussing next week's forecast.
Thanks, Wes, and good morning, everyone. Well, I'm afraid summer is like the Energizer Bunny. It just keeps on going and going and going. Unfortunately, so is the drought in parts of the state. Let's get straight to the new Drought Monitor map and see what we have. Well, the good news is the drought overall didn't increase too much. It's still confined in the southern parts of the state, really in southwestern Oklahoma and also southeastern Oklahoma. We did see a bit of an increase in that extreme drought in southwestern Oklahoma. They definitely need rain down in that area. We didn't really see an increase in the moderate drought too much, just over across southeastern Oklahoma in McCurtain County, up into LaFleur County. So again, that's an area also that needs some pretty good rains if we're going to stop this drought in its tracks down in those areas. Well, the answer always is pretty obvious, and it's just simply a lack of rainfall. This is the 30-day rainfall from the Oklahoma Mesonet. We see southwestern Oklahoma and southeastern Oklahoma, extremely low rainfall amounts for this time of the year, even though we're in the end of summer, into the early part of fall. So only 3/10 of an inch down in far southeast Oklahoma, and less than an inch in some parts of southwest Oklahoma. And we also have lower areas of rainfall across western Oklahoma, and also out in the Panhandle up into parts of central Oklahoma. Now, one of our fixes with this would simply be lots of rain. We also could use some cooler weather, because that would stop the evaporation rates, also cut down on some of that vegetation growth. But unfortunately, as we look into next week, the Climate Prediction Center shows increased odds of above normal temperatures across the entire state. So with that extended outlook, we see a continuation of summer, and I'm afraid a continuation of drought without some drastic rainfall changes across southwestern and southeastern Oklahoma. That's it for this time. We'll see you next time on the Mesonet Weather Report.